Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 103 of Direwolf20's Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode series, where today I have plans to get liquid DNA. And you can see a bunch of my stuff in my inventory. I prepared a few things ahead of time. So we're going to check out if this works out for us. I'm hoping it will, but we'll find out. So I'm putting away some stuff that was testing-ish related. So between episodes I wanted to test if the farming station from Ender.io with a flux point on it would work. So I made a farming station real quick, wasn't too hard to make, got myself a dark axe, threw some apple oak saplings in there of unknown genome, like that. They plant, used bone meal, grew it, and it replanted. Nice, okay, cool. But I want to lock you for a minute just to demonstrate that you are doing the thing you're supposed to be doing, right? Huzzah! And we're getting a net gain on saplings, so that's good, right? We now have 6 where we had 5 before. So I'm pretty good with this, right? So I decided now I want an infinite durability axe, because I used the dark axe as a test. Now I need an infinite durability one, so I started crafting supremium tools, right? Because the goal here is to make liquid DNA, right? And I'm thinking a supremium tool, which has unlimited durability, might be a cool way to go. And I'm like halfway there. I just have to get a couple more things. But I decided now's a good time to start, recording the episode and actually showing you guys what I'm working on. So we're working on ludicrite, which is a slightly ludicrous, see what I did there? Recipe. This ludicrous recipe includes ender amethyst, which we have automated, right? Fully automated via the void ore miner thing from integrated immersive foregrowing, the foregrowing mod. In the end, right? So we're harvesting up that. We're getting ender amethyst for days, right? Amethyst, right? We've got 141 of them. Perfect. And we're also getting like inferium from that, by the way, which is cool. Side effect I wasn't planning on. Speaking of, look what mod I'm playing with right now. Didn't hurt to have. By the way, I'll show you like a little trick that I did to get the supremium ingots. I probably should have shown that part on camera. But I won't lie, there was a little bit of a weird recording thing that happened. I was recording the episode, and then my recording just stopped without me knowing it. And then I recorded for 10 minutes, and then I looked down, and I'm like, wow, my recording hasn't been going for 10 minutes. How fun is that? So I get to redo some things. So ludicrite, ridiculous recipe. Also plutonium, which we've got pretty much covered, right? Lumite, which we automated an episode or two ago. Blaze mesh, which we've automated. Block of elementium, which we just automated last episode, right? Fully automated. Block of enderium, fully automated, right? So all the block components of this are done. Today's episode, I want to get liquid DNA to a point where it's automatable, and then I also want to make the advanced carpenter if we may. So that's the plan. We're going to see if it works out, right? So the next step is to get an axe that can harvest from the farming station all the things that we need. So I was going to make my supremium tool rod. And remember, you can totally, craft down for free your supremium essence down to superium, and then vice versa, right? You can straight up craft down, no problem, without any other extra steps, right? And we've got a lot of supremium essence from all the dragons and withers that we've killed. So just keep that in mind. And we have supremium apples, too, for that, extra special occasion of fighting some kind of crazy monster. Oh boy. There appears to be some shulkers here. Oh, hello. Shulkers everywhere. So when shulkers take damage, they teleport like Endermen, don't they? I feel like the answer to that question is yes. My oh my. That's a thing, isn't it? Okay, how am I for shulker? I mean, we have enough shulker shells right now where I'm going to go ahead and say that we're cool. I think we'll leave this off for now. Is there a way to, despawn these things? Oh, hello. Hello. I feel like mistakes were made here, guys. Oh boy, hold on, I need a laser. I need a laser. Mistakes were absolutely made. Oh wow, that makes finding them a little bit easier. Okay, I just learned how severe my mistakes were. Does this laser shoot through walls? That would be super useful if it did. I'm learning. But the laser's helping me find the mobs, so that's, you know, super nice. I think it does shoot through walls. Would you look at that? This laser is the greatest laser in the world. And look, it's just got, you know, durability improvements. Look at that. Just shooting my laser through the wall, guys. Don't mind me. Just shooting. Wow, that is a lot of shoulders. My goodness, I may have made a mistake here. Thank you, laser, for rescuing me from my dire derps. That is funny. It's almost ridiculous how many of these things have spawned. How many did I say I have here? 35 stacks of shulker shells? I'm gonna have to go ahead and assume that we're cool on that. What did I need those things again for? Shulker shells? For the Wyvern core, right. So we need Ludicrite. That's one of the components of the Wyvern core, right? The rest of the stuff we're in pretty good shape with in terms of automation. Especially now that we have the shulker cores and stuff. Wow, goodness. I should have probably, like, filled this area in before I made a mobs farm, but I didn't exactly... Oh my god. Guys. Oh my gosh, that is ridiculous. Look at this. Alright, we're clearing up, we're killing the shulkers. I'm guessing what happened is they were taking, like... Oh, that's a bat. Neat. They were probably taking small amounts of damage from... I can even still hear some of them. From the ritual. To the point where they teleported out of range of the ritual. Hello, spider. I love that I can kill mobs through walls. Oh my dudes. Dudes, come on. I'm afraid to even look further. What's the range on these things teleporting, Bill? Thank goodness for, like, infinite range. Well, not infinite range, but decent range through walls laser gun. I don't know how I would have cleaned that up without this. Do I have my magnet on me? It's still somehow getting worse. Alright, I feel like that means cleaned. Yes? What's in here? Rocket fuel. Okay, not sure how that happened, but that's a thing. Alright, giant mess cleaned up. What was I doing over here again? Oh, right, I was getting wither skeleton skulls for the purposes of what we're working on. So yeah, I'm doing something that makes sense. Just got distracted by shulkers. Shulkers everywhere. Wither skeleton skulls to my home base, please. That'll feed me. Feed me. Alright, you guys can go away. And then we should be able to get our Supremium Axe, which I'm really hoping works inside the farming station. Because if it does, we now have an infinite use farming station that will get, you know, all the things, right? Look at that. I think it works. I think it works, you guys. If it chops down the tree, I'm happy. Do the thing. Axe, do the thing. Nice. Infinite use, Supremium Axe. Not hard for me to craft at this juncture. Right? How cool is that? So now, let's take a nap through the night. And part of me wants to, like, reactivate that thing. We're pretty good on wither skeleton skulls. You know what I want to... let's turn the lights back off. How are we on wither skeleton skulls? Good enough. 43 stacks. I'm going to call that good for now. I'm going to go ahead and reactivate the mob don't spawn no more thing. Huzzah! No more mob spawning, presumably. Hopefully that should be true. Right? I hope you guys aren't all shulkers. Journey map. Options? Minimap preset 1, is it? Player display, mob display, small icons. Oh, those are all shulkers. Look at them! They're all outside, too. They're all upstairs. They're all up here. Alright, I'm gonna have to clean these off camera at some point. Also, why are you like... Oh, you have durability and... Understood. That's right. Isn't that true? It had durability and RF usage. Sweet. I love this laser gun, though. Like, you know, not for nothing. Seeing mobs through walls is awesome. Dude, look at the ridiculousness of this. There's just junk everywhere. Alright. Today I learned shulkers in a mob spawn without instant killing equals bad. Right? I mean, there was instant killing, but not consistent instant killing, because there was also damaged killing. So we learned a lesson today. We learned an important lesson. Relatively important. Kind of important. Where would be a cool place to set up a mob shrinking device? Well, not mob shrinking device, a shrinkery. A shrinkery area. I don't know what kind of area I need to shrink this area down. But no reason to put it, like, inside my base, right? Do you need RF? I don't even remember. I don't even remember. I feel like what I need... If I'm not mistaken, I feel like what I need... Yes, that. So is that where you need to be for max range? And then we want the arrow pointing that way, right? So that... Is this what I need for a max range, dude? Invalid area and field. There's dirt somewhere. So I might want to bump these up one level. I don't know exactly what size this needs to be. That's the trick. I'm sure there's like information somewhere, right? So for the max size area, we need a 5 by 5 by 5, right? I feel like you don't necessarily need to be this big, do you? I feel like you shouldn't need to be this big. Let's take this stuff down a notch and make it a little bit smaller. There's no way, I don't remember it being this large of an area. So like, compact machines can be 3 by 3 or 5 by 5, right? So if I put you here, right? Can you do a 5 by 5? Yeah, absolutely. That should be cool, right? Yeah, that works. That can do a 5 by 5 area, right? So what I'd like to do is get a maximum compact machine. So that's a 5 by 5 area. Gadget. How about surface mode? Does that sound cool? Can I build these? Yeah, I can. One, two, three, right? And then you want an emerald block in the very center. Not this guy. And then we just need... Right? And then let's get our copy-paste gadget so that we can copy this structure, right? So you're going to go into copy mode, and you're going to clear your current area. This, to shift-click that. And then in paste mode, that's what you look like. Sweet. So let's save that as a template real quick. I forget what that template is. Whatever I was doing last time with the copy-paste gadgets. Was that the nuclear craft area? I don't know. Save as max compact machine. Save. Cool. I'll keep you in there for now. That's fine. Sweet. So does that mean that we can get a compact machine if we just drop an ender pearl in here? Yep. Cool. So gadgets go away. Watch the cool shrinking animation, which is cool, by the way. It is pretty cool looking, isn't it? Isn't that great? The whole shrinky thing. Sweet. And just for the record, right, you get 16 of these for redstone and iron, but we found them in World Gen, right? So that's cool. And also, we can drop a lever on this bad boy to shut him down. Cool? Cool. So we're good. You know what I'm going to do? Actually, I have some stone bricks. This should be in fuzzy off. Actually, yes, you were fuzzy off. Is fuzzy node not working on you? Did I just find a bug? Fuzzy is false. Well, we want fuzzy true. That's right. Never mind. I always get fuzzy backwards in my brain. Even though I wrote the code for this thing, I get the fuzzy backwards in my brain. It's just what happens. All right, so let's pop down to here somewhere and hide this fancy guy somewhere, right? So all we realistically need is a flux network, okay? Which we already have. And if we want to get an ender chest, that might not be a bad route to go, right? And what I'd like to have is drawers for what we need here. And what I'm gonna do is put these 3 drawers, right, right here. All right, that did not work out so well because I forgot keys. Got it. Got it. Never mind. Everybody, crisis averted. Cool. So you're annoying that you exist. Let's just do this. I always forget about the key, the lock thing. Right? We're going to get void drawer upgrades ×3. And we're going to put wood. Wow, you have a lot of oak wood at the moment. And then your the unknown genome apple oak saplings will go in there. Okay. And apples, I presume. Because that's what we're going to get from this thing, right? So then all we need to do is have some conduiting, and we can go ahead and bring our maximum compact machine. We can put this literally anywhere in the base, because we don't have to even run conduits or nothing to it, right? Like right there, perfect spot. Doesn't matter, because we're going to have all interdimensional stuff taking care of what we got to take care of. Cool? So in here, what we're going to do is we're going to get a bunch of dirt. Actually, I have dirt, right, in this thing, right? And we want our belting gadget, right? So basically what we want is right in the center there. That is just normal old dirt, right? So can you be on... Look at you. All right. Fuzzy. What in the world? Connected surface mode? What in the world? That is weird. Okay. It stopped. It stopped. Whatever was happening has stopped. Whatever weirdness was just occurring has stopped. Okay. But we're going to put you here, right in the middle of that thing. Okay. You're going to get all the things. All right. You're going to get your Supremium Axe. You can also have these guys. All right. I'm going to throw this in here. We're going to lock this for a minute. And then you also need your flux point. So technically what I should have is a conduit. Should we have conduits, or how do we want to do this? I want to make sure that we can... Where's that chest that I requested? Oh, there it is. So if I did this with this on top, getting power, you're going to keep filled up, right? We probably want the double capacitor, if we're being honest, right? So let me take you out for a sec, put you away, and get not an octadic, but a double layer. Because that's going to increase the range, right? What's the effective range on this guy if we show range? Perfect! Perfect! Look at that. Okay, cool. So I'm going to put you on redstone mode so that I can do that. And then that. And then that will plant all those, right? But because I locked them now, you're going to keep the unknown genome apple oak saplings as the planters to be, right? And then this thing will just keep running. Cool. Now the last thing to do here would be this with one of these. And the down can be extract, always active. And the west can be insert. And the one other thing I'm probably going to want to have on this thing, if I'm being honest with myself, and because I'm going to be, is on the down, we should have the speed upgrades for sure. Are these? Oh, those mechanism. Okay. Make some of those for me real quick. See how nice it is? Infinite range. Always infinite range. I just have access to my A system wherever I am. You can't go wrong with that, dudes. You're actually kind of keeping up. I may not even need. I just want to, like, seed, if you will, the initial sapling farm, right? So they're going to get bone meal, and we're just going to keep getting more and more saplings. And then eventually, what's going to happen here is these things will fill up with stacks, and then we'll start spitting saplings out. So yeah, we may not need the speed upgrades. Never mind. I changed my mind. We don't need no speed upgrades. And I'm pretty sure compact machines are chunk loaded by default. Right? If I'm not mistaken about that. So there's like infinite wood for us, right? Not that we didn't already have that, because we kind of did, but now we have more of it. And then we have, obviously, more saplings getting planted. So that's cool. Wow, look at all those saplings that are being produced. That's great. I just want to get this back row filled up. I'm assuming that's... Ah, there we go. Get everything filled in. Nice. Alright. So then the last thing to do is just keep an eye on to see if we eventually start getting apple oak saplings. Right? Because we've got 7 of them in there now, right? So what we should see is in the next few minutes, these things all fill up, and the apple oak saplings, you know what I could do. This will really speed it up. Obviously, this is temporary, right? I'm just trying to get... This is probably overwhelming my lack of speed upgrades at this point. But I'm okay with that. Nice. Hello. Super close to having enough apple oak saplings to do the thing. And power-wise, it uses a lot of power, but only when I'm doing that. All right, so yeah, we are totally output fulling it. So, like, realistically, we don't need these. But, realistically, they're basically free at this point. Most things are basically free at this point. So let's not worry about it, right? You can turn off your range shelling, by the way, because we know how good you are, right? So apple oak saplings. We've got, wow, 105 of them. Hello. All right, so now the question is, can I teleport out of here and have it keep working, right? Because I'm pretty sure compact machines will chunk load themselves. Okay, so let's put you away. So you're at, you know, a stack and 41. So hopefully within the next... Oh, there we go. A stack and 48. So that tells me it's working, right? No doubt about it. That is working. All right. So that's progress. All right. So now for the next level of shenanigans. Machine Blueprint Advanced Carpenter. So we're going to need one of these, which doesn't look too bad. Right? So, like, we're part of the way there. We obviously need a couple sturdy casings. And some water. Right. So that'll get us a couple carpenters. Okay, one step at a time here, guys. We need some machine casings. And then we need 64K ME fluid components. So we've not done anything with that. And an ME fluid assembler, which doesn't look too bad. Is that like a hint that I should be doing fluid assembler recipes? Because I don't know how those work at all. I don't even have like a hint of a clue. I've never used extra cells before. Part of me wants to say put like 5 of those saplings into the DNA sampler. Or we just export saplings to the DNA sampler at all times and just keep fluid at all available. I don't know. There's a couple ways we could automate this whole sneaky process of making carpenter recipes with different fluids thing. But I think the hint that I'm being given here is to look at applied energistics and the fluid cells from extra cells. I don't know how it works. I'm probably going to have to Google this. Right? I feel like that's what I'm being told. I think I'm being told Google it, Direwolf. Google it, Direwolf. Learn how this mod works. Right? I think that's what I'm being told right now. Because Extra Cells is, funny enough, a mod that I've never played with. Have I ever played with it? If I have, it was like for a very short period of time. Right? So we want... teach you a bunch of recipes? Oh, you know what? They're not... Yes, that's right. They are not. Okay, look at all you guys. Cool. So you're doing that. Empowered Palus Chrysalis. Are you behaving Empowered Palus Chrysalis? Don't tell me Empowered Palus Chrysalis doesn't work in this setup. Oh, no, it does, actually. So, oh, it's scheduled still. Crafting lapis lazuli powder. Where's that occurring at? Who's doing my lapis lazuli powder craft? Would it be the crusher? Nope. Would it be the sag mill? Nope. Would it be a pulverizer? Nope. Where in the world do I have that recipe at? Anybody know where that recipe is? This one. Lapis lazuli powder. This might be the first time I've tried crafting this since we updated the pack, but the crusher should be capable of doing it. Ah. Ah, we're getting lapis lazuli dust, not lapis lazuli powder, which doesn't seem to actually exist. And we used you for what now? You're used for something. Compressor turns those into lapis lazuli plates. Though the compactor can do that directly, by the way. Let's cancel you real quick, because I have a compactor, don't I? Yeah. Compressor. It's probably about time that we make things a little bit more efficient. That's this guy. Lapis lazuli plates. Now the dense lapis plates probably still have to go through there. Yeah. So I'm just going to change you. To be that. And that should make... I think in the mod pack update that may have changed. Okay, cool. So I was making 4 machine casings, right? So you're making those no problem. You're making that no problem. You're making that no problem now, right? Huzzah! And everybody's happy. Okay. So the advanced carpenter, we've got that thing, right? So we need a 64K ME fluid storage cell. And then we should be good to have the crafting pattern for that multi-block thing. So here's what I'm going to do. Between episodes, I'm going to work towards getting all the machine casings and everything I need for that thing, right? Because we've got everything we need except for this bit right now, which should be coming right along nicely, right? And if we looked at this guy, we'd know that he's cooking up a storm for us. Good job. Cool. And that's making that stuff, and that's making all this stuff, and everybody's happy. And we're good to go. Nice. So that is this machine blueprint. So I need these structures, right? Oh, glass, huh? I like the idea of having glass in there. Look at all that cool stuff we have. And look at all the things. We need gelid cryothium. We need a multi-tank. We need all kinds of stuff for this thing, but we're going to do it. 8x crafting co-processing units. Okay. We'll figure it out next episode. For now, that was my signing off. So next episode, we'll come back. We'll make the advanced carpenter, and we'll figure out how to make that thing do automated things for us. And hopefully, we can do it in a sneaky cool way with extra cells if we can come up with a way to craft with liquids. But if we can't figure out how that works, then we'll just do what we normally do and come up with something creative and clever. For now, Del20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.